What causes NVMe storage to conflict with other PC components? Imagine building a gaming PC where everything runs smoothly, but suddenly your system starts acting up when you add a new storage drive. What could be causing these conflicts? Well, it all comes down to how NVMe storage shares resources with other parts of your computer. NVMe, or non-volatile memory express, drives connect through the peripheral component interconnected express slots on your motherboard. These slots use PCI Express lanes, which are like lanes on a highway. Each lane allows data to travel quickly between your components. High-performance NVMe drives, especially those using PCI Generation 4 or Generation 5, need 4 lanes each to operate at full speed. When you install multiple NVMe drives or a very fast PCI 5 drive, these lanes get divided among your components. This division can cause your graphics card, which also uses PCI lanes, to get fewer lanes than it needs. For example, if your motherboard shares lanes between the M.2 slot for the NVMe drive and the PCI slot for your graphics card, installing a PCI 5 NVMe can reduce your graphics card from 16 lanes to 8. That might seem small, but it can slightly lower your gaming performance, especially at higher resolutions or settings. Motherboard design plays a big role in this. Some motherboards route lanes so that installing multiple NVMe drives causes the system to disable or limit certain slots. This is because the motherboard has a fixed number of PCI lanes from the CPU and chipset, and how they are assigned depends on the model. Reading your motherboard manual helps you see which M.2 slots share lanes with your GPU or SATA ports. If you install drives in the wrong slots, you might unintentionally slow down your system. Heat is another factor. High-speed NVMe drives generate a lot of heat during heavy use. Without proper cooling like heatsinks or good airflow, these drives can overheat and throttle their performance. Overheating can lead to instability or conflicts with other components, especially if thermal management is poor. Some motherboards include thermal shields for M.2 slots, but if you don't use them or remove stickers and thermal pads, your drive might get too hot. Driver and firmware issues can also cause conflicts. Sometimes the storage controller drivers or the NVMe firmware are not compatible or outdated. This can lead to drives disconnecting or becoming unstable. Updating your motherboard BIOS, NVMe firmware, and storage drivers often fixes these problems. If issues persist, reverting to default drivers or contacting the drive manufacturer can help. Power supply is less common but still important. High-performance NVMe drives can draw a lot of power. If your power supply unit or motherboard power delivery isn't enough, your system may become unstable or your drives may disconnect. Ensuring your power supply can handle the extra load is a good idea, especially if you have a high-end graphics card and processor. In short, conflicts happen because NVMe drives share lanes with other components, generate heat, and relying on proper driver support. To avoid issues, install your NVMe drives in slots that don't reduce your graphics card's bandwidth, keep them cool, update your drivers and firmware, and make sure your power supply can handle the load. By understanding these factors, you can enjoy fast storage without sacrificing gaming performance or system stability.